It's about that time of year for many workers' performance reviews. It can be a tricky topic for both managers who have to give bad news and employees who are receiving criticism. LaSalle Network founder and CEO Tom Gimbel is here with some tips. I missed you the last couple of weeks.
Well, some of us have to work. Others go out on assignment. We do things, Micah. We're both trying.
This is true. So tell me, it's performance time. But this year, employees could be getting bad news, right?
Well, I don't think it's bad news. I think it's more direct feedback and more hands-on, real-time progress and how they're doing news. There's something that's called a PIP in corporate America, a performance improvement plan. And what we've got now is with more people wanting and demanding hybrid and or remote work, is that it's come to a realization that management and companies are saying, if that's how it's going to be, and there's still an employee shortage out there in the market, then we're going to hold you to really tight standards if you don't want to be in the office, because the only way we can measure you is on the numbers and the results. And so there isn't as much leeway. So there's going to be direct feedback and more constant ongoing feedback. It's not going to be an annual review. It's going to be quarterly and monthly.
Performance is proof of performance, or however you call it, PIP. They're changing since the pandemic, right?
Sure. During the pandemic, you got to remember, both employers and employees were both scared. Hair was on fire. What do we do? How do we do it? And then we had this rebound from 2020 when everything shut down and we had supply chain shortages. Companies were growing so fast in 2021 and most of 2022. And then really for about half of 2023, things were still pretty good. But then we get into this debate of, do employees want to come back? Employers want them back. And at the end of the day, the only thing that really matters is, are corporations making money? Because without profits, you can't employ people. And so then we get back into the situation of, how do I keep my job? And that is delivering on what you say you're going to do.
This is a good time, though, for the employer to find out if they want to keep the employee, and the employee if they want to stay at that company, right?
Absolutely. If you're doing your job, here's the good news, Micah. If you're doing your job well, there's nothing to worry about. At the end of the day, this is like the whole argument of, like, with people with drug tests in their office. If you're not doing drugs, there's nothing to worry about, right? If you're doing your job well and people want to track your activity and your performance, it's great because the results are there. And so those people have nothing to worry about. The people who are going to complain, like in the Wall Street Journal article that we're talking about the concept of they're managing my activity more, my performance more. Well, if you're getting good results and you're good at your job, there's nothing to worry about.
So should the employer be worried in any way?
Well, I think the employer is saying, hey, listen, we may have to figure out, if business doesn't pick up, this economy from the second half of last year to now, there's reasons to be nervous with the global situations in the Middle East and in Europe, that we don't know what's going to happen in that area and how that'll affect the economy in America. And so if we have to do layoffs, we want to make sure that we have the data that we're ready to do it. And we're going to let go of our bottom performers, not our best people, because great talent is still hard to find.
This is true. Tom Gimbel, who is a great talent at LaSalle Network, appreciate it. And you know you are a PIP.
No. I'm always working to make sure I'm not on a PIP. That's the key, Micah. I'm always trying hard.
All right. Thank you, sir.